so loud here?
We call it the noise. Happened to all the men on this planet. Every thought in our heads were on display.
Daisy, firstly, congratulations on the film. I absolutely loved it.
Thank
and
you.
I was sad when it ended because I really wanted to see more.
Thank you. That's what we like.
The film has been in the works for a long time. There were a lot of setbacks. How are you feeling now that it's finally coming out and you're able to celebrate it?
It does feel strange. It's funny because the initial shoot we did like almost 4 years ago, which is obviously a long time, but the additional photography we did 2 years ago, and because of COVID and everything and it being pushed back, it doesn't feel really real that it's coming out. So I think it's going to be really strange when it does, because it has, as you say, been percolating for a long time.
Whoa, whoa, stop! Don't come any closer.
It's a girl.
Girl! Oh my gosh, girl. I'm sorry.
No noise.
Blonde hair. I've just never seen a girl before.
Who are you?
You're well known for being in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and now you're in Chaos Walking. What do you love about the sort of dystopian sci-fi films?
It's funny because I was never really like a sci-fi person. I'm like a... It's funny because I was talking to my friend the other day about Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, and she goes, "Oh, you love fantasy?" And I was like, I guess, yeah. But I don't really, I was never like so much into like one genre of things. So it's sort of a funny coincidence that they seem to come along, because I just loved Chaos Walking because it was a great script. And then it just is obviously funny because it's in the space of it all, a lot of the themes are what we experience every day, gender politics and colonization and all of these like big themes. So filming it didn't really feel sci-fi, if that makes sense, because so much of it is just like on New World.
I wanted to add in there that I'm also a huge Harry Potter fan. So.
I rewatched all of them over Christmas. Obsessed.
Oh, yay.
What is she thinking? Where the hell is her noise?
It's strange to see everything you're thinking.
You know, it's strange for me too, not knowing what's going on in your head.
I mean, I don't know, you might not like my dog, or you want to hit me over the head with a rock or something.
I like your dog.
What was it like working with Tom Holland?
It was great. As we were talking about the additional photography, it was really useful because obviously by then we'd known each other a little while, and so our friendship we were able to weave into the film more. So it just felt a bit warmer between Todd and Viola. It was really wonderful to be able to come back and do that.
Was it strange filming, because the men's thoughts are obviously audible in the film, but I suppose when you're filming, their lips aren't moving. So how did that work in terms of filming? Do you know the whole script? And
well, I had our director screaming from behind the camera. So it was literally like the loudest ever. And a lot of the time, like the sound team are like, "Okay, could everyone be quiet on set?" And then you'd literally just have Doug like screaming random words. But it's interesting because a lot of the time in the film, I'm responding to noise. The only character that it isn't about noise is the mayor, because he can control it, and Hildy, because she's female. So for the most part, Viola is responding to the noise. So it was really helpful, even though it was funny that he was just shouting all the time. It was helpful to have that.
Sounds like quite an experience.
Yeah.
Daisy, thank you so much for your
you.
time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Be quiet.
I'm trying.
Come on.
Fight.